I need a voice. I want a voice. Let me use my voice. Ouch, that tape kind of hurt. Hi, I'm Cheyenne Fisher, and I'm an 8th grader at Jackson Middle School in Grove City, Ohio, part of Southwestern State School District. I play softball and I ski. I'm also a part of my school's show choir called Spark Class. I love Disney, but most of all, I want a voice. There's this wall that's blocking me, a student, from you. Many things build up this wall that you may not believe happen, but they do. So, this wall is built up by bricks like judgment, reflection, communication, engagement, and feedback. Also, our grades build up this wall too. So how are we going to break down this wall? We have to remove one brick at a time to break down this wall. Like, coming together is going to break down this wall. So we need to break down this wall by doing different things like reflection, as I said. So I've come up with 3 different ways to break down this wall. Break it down, break it down, break it down, down, down. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a big technology secret. Putting us on computers for long periods of time is not engaging. It's the opposite. It actually killed the love for learning for me. To engage us, start with a big idea, then ask us to come up with questions about this. So we already want to learn. We crave it. So feed us by letting us fish. My second brick is, well, let me use a different form of my voice to introduce it. When will my reflection show? So when you give us high quality feedback and you have us reflect on your feedback, you are building a connection that's building us together. So you all will have a boss. Isn't that what you want from them? High quality feedback and someone to reflect with? Now, the final step to breaking down this wall is a big one. In my opinion, the world would be a different place today if we knew how to work together as a community. Together as a community, we can learn faster, build our strengths and our trust in each other, united as one. You can't break down a wall by yourself, right? So you have to do it with other people as a team. Let me give you a personal example of all this. Yesterday, 29 other students and I came together to work on the Fred Fishbowl phenomenon. So we started making the world a better place by working together as a community. We were deeply engaged because of that reason. So our teacher helped us set up norms for our classroom and ran community circles to get us to know each other. We continue to build our community by applying these norms and doing activities that focused on teamwork. As we started prototyping our ideas, our teachers had us talk, write, and reflect. We received feedback from each other, our teachers, and even some of you in this room have come down to our session to give us feedback and help us reflect on the work we have done. I personally invite you all to come down today at 15 in room B140 to participate in the Fred Fishbowl phenomenon Shark Tank, where you can see the results of what happens when students work together to make the world a better place. So, overall, my challenge to you is to make it so students like myself don't have to come to a conference like this to have a voice. Thank you so much for listening to my voice.
So, after listening to her, what I challenge educators to think about is, what are the structures that we create as the adults? And no matter if you're a tech coordinator, principal, superintendent, classroom teacher, whatever role you're in education, we all have an influence on structures. So what are the structures we create that are causing our students to not feel like they have a voice? Because we had this conversation yesterday with the 30 students, and they were pretty adamant that they don't feel like they fully have a voice in their education, which as a principal at what I consider a more innovative school, that's kind of hard for sitting for me. So that's what I want you to really think about, especially as we come into our next presenter, is structure creates behavior. If we walk into a room like this, how many of us are going to have an innovative classroom? How does the structure of this room create innovative thinking? Now, this room was designed for 1,500 seats, so it's also utility over structure sometimes. So now, I'm going to introduce Ms. Adrienne Floro, who's